Hi guys, are you happy to see me here today? I am happy to see you guys. Welcome back to this amazing channel. If you're new here, I am called Mama Calpurnia. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. I am happy to have you guys in my channel. I have struggled. This is the second time I am making this video. Can you imagine? The first one I made, it had a low volume. By the way, guys, I am still struggling with volume because I have not bought a microphone. I had one, but it got spoiled. So I am struggling with another one, which is making life harder for me. Guys, pardon me, it shall get better. Okay? So, this video today, as you have seen in the heading, my first trimester symptoms before I took a pregnancy test. So, I know that if you are here watching me today, probably you are suspecting that you might be pregnant or you are pregnant, guys. Congratulations. Yeah, guys. So, the first sign that I got to experience was heightened smell. Can I say no? It was not heightened smell. The earliest sign that I saw was tiredness. I used to go to work, and then when I came back home, I was really tired. Like I was super tired. I could just get home, fall on the couch, and then sleep. By then, I never knew. Like I never had the slightest idea that I might be pregnant. So that was the first sign that I saw tiredness. I was over tired. Like when I came back home, I could just fall on the couch and then sleep. Sometimes even time for cooking dinner, like for preparing dinner, was never enough. Like the resting time was never enough for me. Okay? So the first, if you're feeling tired, girl, and sleeping all the time, girl. Yeah, so that was the first sign that I saw. Yeah, the earliest sign that I saw. The second sign that I got to see, yes, the second sign that I got to see was heightened smell. Like I could smell somebody preparing something from afar. Like even if you are cooking something from Kisumu and I am in Kampala, I could smell it. You know. So guys, somebody was one day cooking something behind our building where I was working, and then I was like, oh, somebody is cooking fish. I need that fish. Kumbe, it was not fish, it was pork. So I guess that was the second sign that I got to saw because I was like, I could smell anything. If you are wearing perfume, if you are, by the way, is it called heightened smell or aversion? I don't know. It was like there's some perfumes that if you could have worn back then, I just felt like the world should open like this and then I get inside the world and it closes. It was bad. So guys, I remember back then, like I remember smelling things like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the way you could have smelled something. I was smelling it like that. It was bad. So I had the heightened smell and the smell aversion. I don't know how to put it, if you can relate. Yeah, guys. So the third sign that I got to see or experience was the food craving. Yeah, I had some cravings. I really craved eggs, ugali plus sukuma wiki. If you could have given me that during my first trimester, you could have killed me tickly. Bring eggs, bring what? Bring ugali, bring sukuma wiki. I remember one day, like I was admitted in the hospital. You know, if you are admitted in the hospital and then you just want chips, you just want, the luxury food. Me, I wanted skuma, I wanted ugali and eggs. I know, right? Yeah. So that was what sign? I'm lost. The third one. Oh, yeah. So that was my third sign. Another sign that I got to sew, hey, I got to see, to experience was breast tenderness. Like my breast was so full. Yeah. And I remember one time, like every day, me in the morning, I used to use boda boda. And when we reach on a bump, like tutush, I could just hold my breast like this because I could not take it. They were tender and they were sore. I could not take it. But you know, if you're experiencing breast tenderness and soreness, probably you are thinking, maybe my periods are coming, but you never know. Yeah? So, guys, that was my other sign that I experienced. Another sign and symptom that I got to experience was nausea. Yeah. The sound, it reaches just a time. I don't know why it's called morning sickness or it's just a name given to it, but it doesn't have to be morning. There's some people who experience it in the morning, but mine was, I don't know, somewhere next to evening. Like when that coldness, when the coldness of evening comes, that's when I could like experience the nausea. But me, I never vomited. There's some people who do vomit. For me, I never vomited. It was just that uchefu, the nausea, feeling like vomiting, but no vomit at all. So another sign and symptom that I got to experience was bloating. My stomach was shurururu. I don't know. I don't know. I can call it bloating or I can call it constipation, but my stomach was kind of tight and hard. You just feel like there is no air going inside your stomach. You are breathing, but you feel like there is no air getting into your stomach. Like my stomach was this, like it was so tight. I remember every time I could just be with warm water in a glass and salt and sugar. Like you mix warm water, sugar, and salt every time it came, I could just make for me warm water, make for me warm water, make it for me warm water. So guys, I experienced bloating or constipation, if you wanna call it, because according to my head, I feel like constipation is the hard stool, but throughout throughout my pregnancy I never experienced hard stool until I delivered. That's when I started having the hard stool. You guys, you don't want to miss my, is it called postpartum? Yeah, you don't want to miss my postpartum. Everything that I experienced during my postpartum. Postpartum. Another sign and symptom that I got to experience was headaches. I remember I used to have, like, from nowhere, you just have this headache. I don't know whether it's called headache or it's called migraine. Because, when you see a lot of light, like, let's say sometimes your eyes doesn't want to see light at all, you just want to be in the darkness, and if at all you are seeing that light, you start feeling headache, like pulling headache. I don't know whether it's an headache or a migraine or they're all together in the same genre. Yeah, so guys, another sign and symptom that I experienced was headaches. Hi guys, if you are seeing this video, like this part, I probably decided to do this video much later. It's around midnight. So I forgot one part to tell you guys. There is signs and symptoms that I saw. It's sour taste in my mouth. I remember there is a time we came from a party and then I took a coffee, and then the coffee was, when you take coffee that has no sugar. So I took coffee without sugar, and then that taste remained in my mouth for like forever, like making you want to take sweet, 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 sweet things all the time. I remember there is a day I was at work, and then we were taking Stony soda, and then I was like, "Can you please give me your Stony? Can you please give me your Stony?" Because the taste was so sour in my mouth, like it was like a metallic taste. So if you are feeling a metallic taste, actually that one, before I even tasted, before I even tasted, there was that metallic taste in my mouth. But in my head, it was like the coffee that I took that was bringing the metallic taste. It never clicked in my mind that it might be pregnancy. So, guys, I forgot about that one. Sorry. I also forgot. How is it called? I also forgot there is this one that I wanted to tell you guys. Oh, there is one that I want to tell you also. Before I took my pregnancy test, there was hyperpigmentation. Like you see these parts on my face, these ones, this one, there were some it was not black, it was brown, like it was too brown, and this side also it was too brown. So I remember going to the pharmacy one time, and then I explained to this pharmacy girl that, you know what, I am suffering from this and this. And if I remember correctly, that pharmacy lady was almost telling me that, girl, you know what? You might be pregnant, but she never wanted to tell me. But I know she knew that I was pregnant. So if you have hyperpigmentation, like those spots on your face, girl, you might be pregnant. Because I remember mine, they were they were brown patches on my face. So, and coming to think of it, because nowadays is when I'm calculating 1 plus 1 2 plus 2. Coming to think of it, that might have been my second sign that I saw. Because I remember coming from work, I was so tired, and then the hyperpigmentation came. I remember I had to put foundation on when I was going to work. Yeah, man. So there is that one of hyperpigmentation. So those are the two things that I forgot to include in the previous video. So hyperpigmentation, if you see it, baby girl, you might be pregnant. And also sour taste in your mouth, you might be pregnant. So those are the signs and symptoms that I forgot to tell you guys. You see how I love you. You see. Aye, aye. So let me just say good night. Good night. Yeah, guys. So these signs and symptoms, I never got to experience them so much, or even if I experienced them, maybe they just slipped my mind because I never knew I was pregnant back then. Remember, this is before I took a pregnancy test. Okay, so there is frequent urination. During pregnancy, there is increase in blood circulation, and now your kidneys are working too hard, and you find yourself peeing too much. Okay, and I guess for me, I never noticed it so much because generally, even if I'm not pregnant, I urinate so much, so frequently. So maybe it happened, maybe it never did, but it's a sign and symptom that you might be pregnant. Another sign that people have is mood swings, and for me, I don't know whether I experienced it or not, because generally when my periods are about to come, I usually experience mood swings. Like you just feel like crying from nowhere. You just feel like, oh, why me, dear Lord? Yeah. So Another sign and symptom that you might be experiencing is spotting. Some people experience spotting. For me, I never experienced spotting until later, I think in the second trimester. Yeah, something like in the second trimester, but you might experience spotting in your first trimester. Yeah, another sign and symptom that you might experience is backache. Yeah, sometimes you just feel like something is pulling you back there. Yeah, that might be a sign of pregnancy, and that might go with you throughout the pregnancy. So guys, if you have watched me until this time, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit the subscribe button and let's enjoy this beautiful family together. I have a lot of stories on my pregnancy journey and you don't want to miss it. So guys, stay tuned to this channel. Ciao.